Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Diaspora channel. I'm Kai Gabiam and Happy New Week to you all. I hope you guys are doing great and you are keeping safe. Hi, Curtis. Thanks for joining the live. Please go ahead and share the live if you can and give it a thumbs up. So, salut tout le monde. Bienvenue sur Diaspora channel. Bon début de semaine à tous. J'espère que tout se passe très bien chez vous. Donc, ce soir, on va discuter un tout petit peu concernant la situation présente sur le continent, parce qu'il y a plein de pays qui évacuent leurs citoyens. Donc, ils les rapatrient, en fait. Donc, les gens se posent les questions. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il y a quelque chose que eux, ils savent que nous ne savons pas parce qu'il y a beaucoup de cas dans les pays occidentaux ainsi que la Chine et autres comparativement aux cas que nous avons sur le continent. Donc, pourquoi tout le monde évacue leurs citoyens? So, guys, tonight, hi, Titus, thanks so much for joining. I hope you're doing okay. So, what we're going to discuss about tonight is the fact that I don't know if some of you are already aware, lots of countries, are evacuating the people from the continent. So some people are happy, and at the same time, people are wondering, like, what is happening? Do they know something they don't know? So I'm just out here tonight to ask you guys: are you aware of what is happening, currently on the continent, and what is the reason why? Why are they actually, airlifting the citizens out of the continent? So that's my question for everyone in the stream. And one thing I can say, this whole thing, like we all know, it started from I'm referring to the coronavirus. It started from Wuhan, China, and we know that the case over there, is a way higher, and even in the West, higher than, the case comparing to the continent. So why are they all trying to, taking the people basically out of the continent? So the question is, what do they actually know? Something is something around the corner that we don't know. The brothers and sisters on the continent don't know, and they are the only people that know about this. Is it the reason why they are all evacuating the citizen? So that's the question I'm throwing back at everyone in the stream right now. Do you actually know something? So Titus, I'm sure you heard me clearly. Curtis is here as well, guys. Let me share the stream. Once if you guys know the answer, please just put it in the chat, because people are happy. Some people are happy. At the same time, people are a bit, they're a bit like, I'm not going to say afraid, but they just want to know, is something coming up that they don't know? Is it the reason why they are all trying to take out the citizen outside the continent? So, Amazing Mom, thanks so much for joining the live. Please kindly thumbs up the stream and share the stream if you can. So, going to oh, I'm doing great, thank you. What about you? So first, this whole thing, we start hearing, the British troop first, they're about to leave Kenya. I don't know if it's like a month or two ago. We heard something like that, and after that, prior to that is what Melinda Gates said, that she saw the African streets filled with dead bodies. So everyone was like, physically, nothing like that is happening on the continent. So why would she come out and say something like this? And after that, one country here, okay, this one is, evacuating the citizen out of the continent. back home, wherever they're from. So what exactly is behind them leaving the continent? So good to know, amazing mom. So why are they all leaving? Why are they all leaving? If you guys have any answer to that, if you know exactly what is behind, them leaving the continent, just put it in the chat. So like I was saying, the first one I've heard is Israel. Israel also airlifted some of their citizens out of the continent. Not only them, India as well, and then the US. I'm sure you guys are aware of about that as well. And then now is China. So actually tomorrow they're going to leave Kenya back to Wuhan. And then like most of you heard already, they have a second outbreak of the virus. So it's the second lockdown now. So if they are leaving Africa because of, the coronavirus crisis, well, here in the West, we know that the case, like I said in the beginning, is way, way higher than what is happening on the continent. And like I said, Wuhan, we know that they have a second outbreak of this same coronavirus. So why are they all leaving? So that's the question everyone is asking. So what do they know something we don't know? So you guys in the stream, if you have the answer, please just put it in the chat. Put your answer in the chat. Hi, Curtis. How are you? Thanks for joining. So, what did I don't know why they are leaving the continent, but it sounds like a good thing. Exactly. That's why so many people are happy. But at the same time, my question is, it's good they are leaving, but do they know something we don't know? Because, like I said, in the West, we know the case, we have on this side is a way, way higher than the cases on the continent. So if that is the reason, why are you going to live somewhere you know that okay, apparently things are way better than where they're gonna, they're taking you back to where is the crisis. In fact, the second outbreak is right now in China, second lockdown. So why would they pick their people from a place that seems a bit safer? Is there something, in the background that we don't know? Is something around to happen? So that's why people are asking the question. People are happy. They are, most of them are leaving, but why? That's their question. So let me say, Titus, maybe they are planning something in disguise. Nevertheless, the land of Africa will be always blessed by God. 100%. I agree with that, because that's why I say, I have to do this stream, because I don't want our people to panic. Like, oh, why are they leaving? Yeah, are they gonna throw something on us, this and that? Whatever the case, we're going to be well protected. We just need to know what to do, how to look after one another, keep the continent in prayer. That would be one thing. And make sure, if you are out there, you do what you're supposed to do. You eat well, you exercise. But before going to that, let me put few comments here. And guys, please share the stream if you can. Titus, yeah, that is a fact. We people are definitely going back, whether they want to hang around, they want to leave. We are not paying attention to that. People will go back, they back to Africa if they want to. So that is not going to change anything. Guys, please keep the lights up. We have 7 people so far, I can see. Sometimes, the reading is not always accurate on the screen. So, but please thumbs up the stream. I'm going to share it now. So whatever the case, people shouldn't panic, you know. That's my first thing. I want to assure everyone out there that you shouldn't panic because you don't know the reason why they are all, you know, rushing out of Africa. This is a good thing, whatever the reason, we don't know, but we should only do what we're supposed to do. You have plenty of vegetables, fruits, you know, eat those stuff for now, because whatever the plants, we don't know. And Titus, let me put this quick. Yeah, even if it's, if it's that, well, I just don't want people to panic, whatever the case. I don't want people to panic. Just be more aware and do your best. If you find something, you find anyone doing any funny things, just make sure you report them to the right people. Share with your neighbors. That's the one thing to do, and make sure when they throw any aid this season, they say, oh, this is coming from here just to help the people, because of the coronavirus, this and that. You know exactly that you're not going to take any of those aid, no matter how well the package, the aid, don't even touch it. That's what, that's one thing. So let's see roughly when it comes to the cases, for example, um, I think in Nigeria first. Okay, yeah, let's go with Kenya. It said here 3,727 as the case, or the amount of people. But death rate is 104. So 1,286 people recovered. So that's one country, which is Kenya. So if we compare that to China, we know that the rate over there of the people affected by this is very, very low. So if we go to Nigeria, for example, where we the Israel I think the first country was the US that want to take, evacuate his people. That's from Nigeria. I'm going to read quickly the amount, the people roughly were affected by this, which is roughly, yeah, I think it's only, let me go back. Well, they're saying 365 infected, people out of that 13,000 they claim. At least 365 only are the people that actually, pass away, and 4,204 patients recovered. So that's Nigeria. So that's another country. So why would you take your citizens out of those countries if the cases are so low comparing to here or China, for example? And we know as well, like the Indians as well, they evacuated their people. Is in Nigeria again, back to India. But I would say it's not only on the continent, even I think Sri Lanka. That's the pronunciation, if I'm getting it right. So the Indians also in Sri Lanka, they were evacuated back to India. So people shouldn't panic too much. Why is it happening in Africa? Why are they taking the people out? It's been happening in other countries as well. But what is surprising is the fact that those countries, apart from Sri Lanka, those other countries, they are evacuating the people from China back to where they from. So that's the difference. And we know that the cases were so high in China comparing to the African countries. So whatever the reasons, I don't know, you don't know, but what you need to do out there is just pray, eat well, exercise, and make sure if you are the type that like only, those imported food, just be careful these days for now. Just to watch out if there is anything around the corner, whatever the plans. We don't know if there is actually any plans behind all this, airlifting the people here and there. We don't know. But what you can do is just look after yourself. That would be what you need to do, and share with other people out there that are also freaking out, like what is happening. Are they actually gonna drop something on us, or what is the plan? Since Melinda Gates said what she said, people were wondering what is about to happen. Why will she open her mouth and say, she saw the African street filled with dead bodies, when we know that people that the amount, the cases of people that actually that didn't recover from COVID on the continent is very, very low. So Ethiopia, take them. Thanks for joining the live. Kindly thumbs up the stream and share if you can. So Titus said that I think they've been watching our motives and videos. They aren't they aren't naive. Besides, some Africans are friends with the one wrong people. This could be people who are spies or scouts. Okay. Okay, let me read put the next comment. Then it could be someone made poison spread on purpose, not a virus. If it is the case, okay. If I think he or she meant if the cases get worse after they evacuated. Exactly. Hello, lovely Sharon. Thanks for joining the live. How are you doing? How is life in Turkey? Are you guys back to this? Everything back to normal in Turkey, Sharon? And please let us know where you're streaming from, please. And kindly thumbs up the stream and share if you can. So that's what I'm here to share with the people, on the continent that are wondering, is there something around the corner? Do they know something we don't know? Well, that I don't have the answer. I won't say I have the answer, but what I can say is they are evacuating people out of China as well. But that is just normal because we know the virus originated from Wuhan. So, but the one that they are taking out of the continent, that's the question. Why are they doing it? That's what I don't have any answer to give you guys for that. So what you can do is be careful. Don't panic. If they want to airlift the embassies and everything, let them do so, but look after you. If you, like I said, if you're the type always like imported stuff, just be careful these days, because we don't know what is their agenda, what they have planned, what they know, and that's the reason why they are airlifting in their people. We don't know, so you just have to look after yourself. Open your eyes. If you see anything suspicious, you have to report it to whoever that is a person of authority that can actually help, and make sure you are doing the right thing, spiritually, physically, you eat well, exercise, and yeah, that's all you can do, really. That's all you can do. But I don't want people to be out there and be panicking, like, what is happening? Why are they leaving? Are they gonna throw something on us or whatever? Let's not be in that mood at all. We just need to focus and do what we're supposed to do, because so many things are happening right now on the continent, and they know that we are coming together with ideas to help build the continent. So whatever the plans, I don't know, you don't know, but do not panic. So guys, if anyone wants to call in, I'm going to put the link in the chat. And thanks all of you guys are always here. Big shout out to Bean Sharon, Titus, Curtis, you know, the regulars, and everyone that joined today as well. You know, Amazing Mom Life, thanks for joining. Ethiopia, Tech M, thanks also for joining. So, you know, if anyone wants to call in, let me just put the link in here so you can contribute to the discussions. But we shouldn't be afraid, whatever it is. We know that there is a higher power. The Most High is in control of it all. Do your part by eating well, exercising, and, you know, stay focused on the main thing. So I know some of you, yeah, some of you guys are asking, oh, how can I help? How can I support this channel? Now I'll be putting the link in every in the comment section under every video. So whenever you want to bless this channel, to support this channel, you know, the link will be also in the comment section, although it's on the main page as well of the channel. The link will still be in the comment section, so you can support the channel by donating whatever, you know, you have on your heart to bless the channel with. So that's that's one thing. Yeah. And also we know that 22nd, which is exactly gonna be in a week time, is gonna be our year, you know, the first year anniversary on YouTube. So I won't be here doing what I'm doing right now if not for you guys, if not for your support, your suggestions, your contributions. You know, I do appreciate each and every one of you. So if you are here and you are not following me yet on Instagram, I'm going to put that in the chat right now. So make sure you go and follow the page, the Diaspora channel page, and then my business page, which is Maison Mocha, both on Instagram, because whoever is going to be the winner, I have something I'm gonna give out, or I'll pick one person. So it's gonna be either this t-shirt. I can't show a lot, but let me see if I can open it. So this, that's what the person that I will pick will get, or this. So the only requirement is to follow both pages on Instagram and you are good to go. I will announce the winner Monday, probably the same time, probably the same time. So what is happening in your country? Minnesota. Thanks so much, Anthony, for joining. How are you doing? So we, you know, the topic of tonight's stream is, so many people are wondering, why are they evacuating the people from the continent? Do they know something, you know, around the corner, something is about to happen that we don't know? So Anthony, and for anyone that just joined the stream, that's what we are looking at tonight. And I ask everyone here, if you know anything, the link is in the chat. Just, that's okay, Curtis. So you can just call in and let us know. And if you have any word of encouragement for our brothers and sisters on the continent, feel free to call in and, you know, say what you have to say just to encourage them out there. For those of them that, you know, are panicking, like, is something about to happen? And they, you know, though people are happy that, okay, most of them, they are getting their citizen out of the continent, airlifting them, do they actually know something we don't know? So if you have any word of encouragement, feel free to call in or put your comments in the, you know, in here. Cyrus, leave Curtis alone. He said it was his internet, so he can't do much. The main thing is he's here, supporting. So internet sometimes it happens even with me here, so that's not a big deal. The main thing, you guys are here, and please, please, please encourage someone out there that all is going to work out for us. So they shouldn't panic. Like I said, make sure you eat well, you exercise, and for now, stay away from those imported food. If you are the type that you are so into only foreign stuff, please just stay away from, for now. Give it maybe few months, and then if you want to go back to those things, go back to them. But if you are not the type, we have lots of vegetables, fresh fruit on the continent. I will encourage you to, just to keep eating those kind of stuff for now. So because the vaccine, everyone is out there shouting, so they know that so many people resist against that. So whatever they have next on the list, I don't know, you don't know, but you have to look after you. And so just do that. And for the people that just joined, I say I'm going to put, if in case you are not following me yet on Instagram, both my business page and the channel page, please, I will encourage you to do that. If you want to be the winner of the special prize on Monday, all you need to do is just follow me on both pages, and I'm going to pick a winner. Simple. So it's not difficult. You do that, and then you are already qualified to win. So yeah, so that's the first page, and let me put the next one as well, so you guys can, for those of you that are not already following both pages, you can do that. No, Curtis is following me on one, so this one now, if you are not following me yet on this page, please, I will encourage you to do so if you want to win the prize. That's from me to you, just to thank you, because you are the main reason why also all the time I have the strength to come out and talk to you guys, make videos, have discussions like this with you guys, so together we can see what we can do better, for the change needed on the continent to actually happen. Is not only down to one person or two, three, is something that we have to do collectively, we have to do together. So I appreciate all of you guys in here. So if you know anything at all that we don't know, feel free to share. If you want to call in, fine, I'll put the link again in the chat. Feel free to call in. But for those of you that are not sure what we are talking about tonight, is tomorrow China, they're a group of Chinese people, let's put it like that, they will be evacuated back to China from Kenya. So people are asking themselves, though people are very, very happy, they also want to know why, are they evacuating their people? Not only in Kenya, some of them in Nigeria, and it's not only the US, also Israel is, evacuated his people, and India. So people are just asking themselves, do they know something they don't know? Is something about to happen that the people on the continent don't know? So though people are happy, they are still asking those questions. So let me put this comment here. So if you are not yet following me on those both pages, please go ahead and follow those two pages. And for those of you that want to support the channel, as I already, you can do it with a super chat if you wish to. But if not, I will be putting the PayPal link in the comment section as well, and also in the description box. So if you want to support this channel, feel free to do so. So Curtis said, brothers and sisters on the continent should be alert and aware of their surroundings. Yes, I said that earlier as well, that they should open their eyes, because I don't think it's a coincidence that, though they know that most cases on the continent, if we compare the cases on the continent and the cases outside the continent where they are, airlifting those people, we know that the cases there are way, way lower comparing to the cases on the West. So we have Titus here. Let me add him. Hey, Titus.
Hello, sis. You know I had to come on.
Thanks so much. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm all right. Thank you. Thank
That's great. I'm glad to see you too. So
Oh,
glad
thank
to see
you.
you.
It was great yesterday.
Ye- Yeah, I came in late. I just had a bunch of projects I had to finish up. So,
Right.
uh,
That's good. But I appreciate you guys so, so much, because each time I'm streaming, you are here, Curtis, Sharon, you guys know yourself. So very, very, very encouraging, knowing that, once I'm on, you guys will be here supporting me, contributing. So a massive, massive thank you. So what do you have to say concerning our topic?
um, y- this is really something that is, we're very happy to see, but something skeptical at the same
Mhm.
time.
Exactly.
Um, as far as we know, like from the data that we gathered, they always there doing a lot of trouble with
Mm-hmm.
the natives on the country
Mm.
land on the country land. Um, bringing the business there, causing corruption. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you guys seen. It was a video not too long ago, like a couple months ago,
Mm.
and I believe it was Chinese. They was like miners. They
Mm-hmm.
mine like for gold and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they was doing like excavation, and they use demolition projects where they actually use dynamites or anything of that sort,
Uh,
and it was people that their homes was actually close in the vicinity, so the explosion caused damage to their homes, and they didn't get reimbursed or anything for that. They just criticized the people, and it's really sad thing to see. Um,
mm-hmm.
so that you know, as far as all these the troubles that's going there in
Mm.
Africa from these people,
Mm.
that's what really concerns me. That's why I think it's good that they're evacuating, but at the same time, um, we have to be skeptical and just watch from the background.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree with that. That's why I was saying that people should be just careful. They should open their eyes. They should be vigilant when it comes to what is happening, around. Because whatever the plans, we don't know. So if Melinda Gates will open her mouth and say, "Oh, I saw the streets of Africa filled with dead people," where is that
Yeah,
coming from?
I remember that. I have no idea. As sis, we got so much data and evidence on these people around the world that they come there and they cause a lot of trouble. Uh, they impose their laws, and uh,
Exactly.
they come there and try to compel vaccinations, and they're
Mm-hmm.
false. They're not. They're false results, and we I guess since they know that we're awakened and aware to these things, I don't want to like generalize, but I think they're probably up to something else, and
Mm.
we just got to be like you said, vigilant to these things. So
Mm, you're right. Thanks so much, Curtis. That's what we need to do. And if you have any word of encouragement for our brothers and sisters on the continent, go ahead and say that.
um basically just stay aware and keep doing what you're doing.
Mm,
Eat healthy, exercise.
mm,
Um, just try to congregate with your own people and
mm-hmm,
try to spread the knowledge to the people who doesn't know on the continent. And
mm,
if it's possible, all the Africans around the world, if they're able to come there with
mm-hmm.
information, just be open to that. That's pretty much what I want to say. Like people should be, we should just be united together. That's it. So
Yeah, yeah. And it's happening already. So, sometime we're not gonna agree on everything, but the fact that we know that we got each other's back, that's the main thing. And if we have any project, anything that we think, will be good for maybe a village or a town, a group of us can come together, a group of 5, 10, 20, no matter how small the money will be, if it's 10 people, that would be something that we can use and do, have the whatever project we all agree on. We work on that. One person will go and make sure, it's done, and then we move to the next thing. And, it's not just going to be something that people will just, like we were talking about earlier. I don't know in whose stream about I think it was yesterday late stream with Nappy. So it's not about like giving them fish, but it's actually taking them to a higher level than that. So whatever projects we're going to work on over there have to be something that will help the people to be, independent themselves and actually help the next generations. So no matter how small it is, let's start. We know the problem already. So
yeah,
now is how we can actually come together and start taking proper actions and for things to change. So if you are here in the stream, I know, few of you already, on Instagram. But if you are not following me yet on Instagram, and you are already on Instagram, I will encourage you to follow the page, and then at the right time, I'm gonna let you guys know the amount of people on board. And if you have any ideas, you can put that on the table, and we're going to decide together. This is what we're going to do in this place.
I
We
think
have to start. Sorry.
I think too, sis, like we got a lot of African personnel where they working with the government, but they're
Mm,
just probably frantic to speak about it. So to to us as a whole together, and their pressure on their background and uh, their position of where they're working. Um, so it's kind of hard to where we can actually get the solid information.
mm,
But for the people on the continent, we always should be aware though at all times because for we got too many atrocities. I meant to say, as far as what happened in the past
mm,
and in present time as well.
mm, mm.
Um, so it's just something that we should definitely keep our eye out.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
of
agree.
course, though, nevertheless, that I want to say, don't lose sleep over this. Like you're saying, don't worry too much, but
Yeah.
just keep an eye out, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thanks so much, Curtis. So yeah, that's what Curtis have to say. And if you also want to call in, feel free to do so. Or if you are more comfortable putting your comment, here in the chat, go ahead and do that. But for for dear brother Curtis with the deep voice, Titus, do we have any problem listening to a deep voice
No.
here? We don't have no problem. So Curtis, what's happening?
Yeah, come on, Curtis. We would love to hear your input.
Exactly. That's why we are here. That's why we are here. So Curtis, don't just be in the, over there and typing and saying, "Oh, my voice is so deep." No, no, no. As long as we can understand what that's the main thing. That's the main thing. So yeah,
I,
no
I,
matter. Yeah, go ahead.
I, I agree with him too. Since he said we have to be on code, we actually I talked about this with a lot of YouTubers, and
Mm,
we actually agree to that. Like because every nation they have a code,
yeah.
and they can go by their very image. They don't have to necessarily like each other. They always in disputes or whatever, but they have
Mm-hmm,
a image that they uphold, and they represent
mm-hmm,
their whole country as a total. So that's what we should do. It's hard because we know that Africa is colonized, but with these steps, these small steps that we're uh, pursuing, it can make a difference, dramatic
mm-hmm,
change if we never give up. That's where we're striving for. So,
mm.
what do you think our code should be, sis?
Well, when I keep referring to having a group of people, is because it's not everything we have to disclose on this platform.
Yeah,
I don't, yeah, Curtis, Ados, did you hear what I said?
yeah, I heard you.
So certain things is better to have a conversation outside this platform, but the number one thing that I keep going back to, and that's the main reason why I started the channel, is the importance of us supporting our own, regardless, like wherever you are. You really have to know that what you are doing is not about you saving few coins now, but it's about the next generation. Because most of the time we always think about, okay, me and my family right now, what works best for us. And we don't have 10 years, 20, 100 years plans. So first of all, what I would say when answering your question is us putting our own first.
Right.
That's what I'll say. So you are over there. It's not Louisiana. I forgot the state you're in, but you're over there. I'm sure by now you know most businesses that are Black owned to start with. You know those
Yeah.
businesses. So you know if you
Yeah.
spend maybe 20 or 50 dollars today, at least if all of them is not going to Black owned businesses, let it be at least half of that.
Yeah. Right. I agree.
So that's something that should be universal when it comes to us, talking about the code. That should be automatic, because the problem is everyone else, that's how they move. And we've been there building other people all these centuries. It's not like we are against uh, other businesses out there to flourish or whatever, but it's simply because we know that if me and you, we don't support those businesses, the results already. Give them a year or two, what will happen to them?
Yeah, right.
It will close down. So that's why almost every topic I have here on this platform always take me back to the reason why I started this platform. It's not just for me to come out here and show my face. That I'm a shy person, so I won't be here. But I know that there is a need, for us to understand the importance of supporting our own. Like I said, we're not going to agree on every single thing, but we have to understand that if we support each other, is going to change so many things wherever we are. If you are on this side, and automatically you help people as well that are on the continent. And I will be having another stream purely for that, because sometimes you're going to make certain comment, people won't understand where you are coming from. They think like, oh, maybe you just boycotting businesses or this or that. Is not what this is about, because most of the time we don't have other people that support our businesses, and that's why most of them, if we don't do it, they're going to close down. So me, that's what I have on my heart. Like, no matter how small it is, make sure you do your part. And if the next person, the next person, the next person, guess what? They will be able to, give the jobs to the youth out there that don't know what to do with themselves. And before you know, one teach the next one, those youth that are out there don't even know the left from the right. They are the future they are our future, so we have to pour into them. So it's not about me being fine, you and your family being fine, and then that's it, you're going to still going on do what you want to do. This is not about us, it's about the next generation and the one after and the one after. So that's how we have to think. So going back to your question, yeah, for me, it's just one thing. Put your own first, support your own. It does not mean, you are anti this or anti that, or you're pro this or pro that. It's about taking care of your own. Simple as that.
Yeah, yep. I definitely agree. I saying that's basically what every other ethnic group is doing. They're doing that. They're setting up for the next generation to come. And um that's one reason, or that can be one example for staying on code.
Mm.
Um, you know, um as far as like, the people on the continent, they just have to really get the education for that. Or not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily like going to school, but just the information where they learn
Yes.
and they develop themselves in that way.
Mm-hmm. It's very, very important. That's, for those of you out there, my next page is called Buy Black First UK. So if you are on Instagram, please, follow that page as well. The aim is to pull Black owned businesses out there, are kind of advertising them. So wherever you are, most people, even on that page, they are from the States, most of them. So is just to make sure people, you have more exposure on this side, and us as well, we know who is doing exactly what in the States, so we can actually keep our money where our mouth is. Basically, that's all it is. Welcome, Emma. Kindly thumbs up the stream, everyone, and thanks for joining me tonight. I said earlier, next Monday is gonna be a year here on YouTube for me, and I'm able to do what I'm doing because of you. So I really, really thank each and every one of you here. And if you want to be the winner, all you need to do of the prize I have for that person, you just need to follow both pages. And actually another one, the third one, which is Buy Black First. The reason why I'm here, you need to follow those pages, and maybe tag friends or encourage other people to follow the page as well. And then I'll pick one person. So back to the code. Let's look after one another. For the brothers out there, protect the sisters. For the sisters, also do your part by listening, and let us do this together, because that's the only way things will truly change and people will respect us. If you respect us, and we as well, we love you, and take care of you guys. So that's pretty much what I can say when it comes to the code, Titus. Support Black businesses and let the brothers look after the sisters. Sisters, you do the same.
Right. 100%.
So yeah, if
We got
anyone,
more we got more people on the stream. How about a join?
yeah, I know. Most people, they just like typing. But guys, if you want to join in, the link is in the chat, and we don't have a long way to go. So our stream tonight is about the most countries are evacuating their people from the continent. What is the plan? What is the agenda? People are happy, people are freaking out, but we like, that's why I'm like, let me just address this from my, the way I'm seeing this whole things is not about anyone be out there and be panicking. Whatever the plans, you do what you're supposed to do, which is open your eyes, be very vigilant. Make sure you eat right, you exercise, you pray, and all of us will be doing that. We need to pray for our continent. So whatever plans the enemy have, he never going to succeed. So that's why I throw the question out there, that what do they know that we don't know? So Titus, so many people in the stream, they said the same thing. People shouldn't be afraid of what is about to happen, what plan, they shouldn't focus on that. Look after yourself, you look after the people around you, and make sure you stay away from any foreign aid, and even when it comes down to the food, we don't know whatever they have planned, and they are, evacuating their people. We don't know. So just do what you think is right and look after yourself. So Titus, thanks so much
Oh, you're
for
very
your
welcome.
contribution. So yeah, if anyone wants to call in, yeah, feel free to do so. If not, you can still put your comment in the chat and I will read it out.
Yeah. So we know a lot of problems. Um, just have to stick together. That's the main thing. Everyone put their skills together, and you never know what you can do when
Exactly.
you yeah, when you see the results. Can change a whole country, can change the whole
Mm-hmm.
entire continent.
Mm-hmm.
The whole
True.
entire continent can be changed.
That's right. And that's where people can actually respect us and listen to us when we are talking, because right now, they are not listening to the the so-called leaders we have, because most of them, I'm not saying all of them, most of them, like you love calling them, they are sellouts. So it's like they, it's not like they are working for the masses. So even if they say things that are not going the right way, even if they open their mouth, they don't even pay much attention to them. But when we reach where we're supposed to reach financially, and we are all united, speaking with one voice, that's where people start looking and considering, oh, we really need to face up. Otherwise, they're gonna miss out on this, on that. And we should be really in that position already. But we are not there yet, but we are working towards that. So, which is a nice thing. So let's, wherever you are, welcome, Sis Afro. Thanks for joining the live. Kindly thumbs up. And how are you doing? So very, very soon we're going to, end the stream. But if you have any suggestion, any contribution, thanks so much, sis. Any contribution, feel free to put it in the chat. Any word of encouragement for our brothers and sisters on the continent that are wondering, what plans do they have? Why are they taking the people out of Africa? Is there anything coming around the corner that we don't know, they know? So what do you have to say for that? That's for the people in the chat. And if you just join, I'm sure you don't know exactly the topic. So that's why I just explained that. And thanks so much, Sis Afo, for sharing. We will be ending very, very soon. But thanks for sharing. And next week, Monday, please don't miss the stream. It will be a year anniversary here on the Diaspora channel. So make sure you join the stream so we can all celebrate together. Curtis with the deep voice. Let me put his comments on the screen. Thanks, Sis Afro. How are you and the family over there in Italy? So Curtis said they are behaving as Africa is carrying the COVID-19 to give the people injections. Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's just ridiculous. So that's why people are like, do they know something they don't know? Because the majority of the cases, even in Kenya or Nigeria, those countries that actually put exactly what is happening when it comes to people infected by the virus and all that. The cases comparing to the West here, we know that is low, is very, very low. So why would you take your people out of that place to another place that's, we know that is way, way higher when it comes to the rates of people, that more people from the West, even like in so many countries, the people that died from this COVID-19, they are way, a lot of people comparing to the cases on the continent. So that's why people are just like, what is going on? But, whatever the plans, like I said, let's keep looking after one another, eat well, exercise, make sure you open your eyes very, very widely. If there is anything that that this does not sound or seems right, report it to the person you're supposed to report it to so they can solve it. And in the meantime, make sure you stay away from any foreign aid. The vaccine, I'm sure most people don't want to even take no vaccine. So they will come up with another thing. So whatever the plans, just be prepared and be mentally strong, spiritually strong, and let's see how the whole things will play out. But we have to know that as long as we are praying, we are looking after ourselves, no matter what they throw at us, we are always going to come out stronger on the other side. That's how it's been all this year. Sonku, thanks so much for joining the live. How are you doing? And we have
Salute, Sonku. Salute, brother. Haven't seen you in so long.
I know, Sonku. How have you been? And how is life in Belgium? How is Belgium? Evening, 022 Confidence. Thanks for joining the live. Where are you streaming from, please, 022? And kindly thumbs up the stream, please, everyone. If you haven't yet, thumbs up the stream, please, thumbs up the stream. And yeah, soon, we are close to time to close. So That's all, I have for you guys tonight. And thanks everyone for joining and for your contribution. Et ce dont on parlait en fait, c'est la façon dont ils sont en train d'évacuer, leurs citoyens. Donc, les frères et sœurs sur le continent, ils se demandent qu'est-ce qui se passe exactement? Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose qui va se passer bientôt en Afrique dont eux, ils ne savent pas, mais les gens de ce côté savent, c'est pour ça qu'ils sont en train d'évacuer leurs citoyens. On ne sait pas. Mais ce que moi, j'ai dit ce soir, c'est simplement avec la contribution aussi de d'autres personnes dans le chat, c'est que nous, nos frères et sœurs, il faut qu'ils mangent bien, il faut qu'ils prient. Si tu pries, il faut prier pour le continent et il faut faire aussi des exercices physiques. Et bon, tous leurs dons qu'ils font, franchement, il faut rester vraiment, vraiment loin de tous leurs dons parce qu'on ne sait pas exactement ce que eux, ils ont en tête. Ce qu'ils ont en tête, on ne sait pas. Leur plan, on ne sait pas. Mais si les cas sont vraiment, vraiment forts ou bien hauts ou bien en nombre, en fait, dans les pays occidentaux ou par exemple la Chine et autres, comparativement au cas qu'on a sur le continent, pourquoi ils évacuent leurs citoyens? Donc, c'est la question que tout le monde se pose parce que demain, un grand nombre de Chinois, si c'est pas tous les Chinois qui sont là-bas, vont quitter le Kenya pour la Chine. Et on sait que le virus encore fait des rages pour une seconde fois en Chine. Donc, pourquoi ils quittent la Chine? Ils quittent le Kenya où c'est quand même pas aussi sévère que la Chine. Donc, c'est ça les questions que les gens se posent. Est-ce qu'ils savent quelque chose que nous ne savons pas? Donc, quoi que ce soit leur plan, on ne sait pas, mais tout ce qu'on doit faire, c'est de faire ce que nous, on peut faire pour nous protéger. Manger bien, il faut faire des exercices, prier, et puis bon, essayer aussi, toutefois, de ne pas manger des produits d'extérieur. Donc, il faut manger les fruits, les légumes sur place, en fait. Donc, c'est ce qu'on est en train de discuter, en fait, ce soir. So let me put this before we end this comment. Sanku say, the desperate idols. I know it's been so long. I'm not feeling well. Oh, sorry. Sorry to hear. But how are you today? Well, for some time now and dealing with some personal issues. That's why. Oh, sorry to hear, but I hope things are okay now. Sanku, so
Yeah,
good
we're
to see you here.
yeah, we're happy to see you.
Yeah, because since last week, I was thinking, what is? I think even I was asking Idos and Tados, like, oh, maybe you are probably on the other channel. So you're like, okay, fair enough. But you haven't. I didn't see you on any other platform. I'm like, I hope you're okay. So good to see you here tonight. And yeah, whatever you're going through, we pray that everything go back to normal, and you come back your happy self. That's we know you as a very very happy person. So yes, uncle, so good to have you here, and everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for your contribution. To say Malta. Okay, Malta. Okay, Highland. Okay, thanks so much for joining. I'm sure it's your first time here. So if you are you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, and you like what you see, then subscribe and make sure your notification bell is on so you can be notified each time I come live or I post a new video. And please guys, share the videos, the uploads, share it, watch it, like a comment, do everything you're supposed to do so we can grow this channel together. Diaspora Talent Titles, I will take some time off before the live stream, or I just watch Undercover. Not feeling good, honestly. Oh, so sorry to hear that. That's okay. Titles, take time off, do what you have to do, look
We
after yourself. Yeah.
we hope that you feel better, Sunkun, and a healthy recovery. Um, as soon as possible. And we
Mm,
always going to keep you in our prayers as well.
definitely.
It's
Definitely.
something sad to hear, but
Yeah,
we're
no.
most definitely happy to hear from you.
Mm, honestly, honestly. And if you can email me, that would be good, Sanko. If you can email me if there is any specific things, you want us to pray for, let us know. Let us know. But so good to have you here. So let me quickly put the email in the chat before we end the stream. And thanks everyone for your comment. You guys are amazing.
I just want to say one thing, sis.
Yeah.
Um, for the people on the continent, it's imperative to know that if anything is coming from an outside source, don't trust it right away. It's imperative to
Mm-hmm.
know these things. And always stay optimistic. So, um, as Curtis said, we got these individuals coming there and trying to impose these vaccinations, which are false results, they're false
Mm-hmm.
test kits and everything. So, just make sure that you never trust so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Y-
That's
just
right. That's right.
keep praying, we stay hopeful and keep praying, and
Mm,
we always strive for success.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 100%. So, yeah, well summarized. That's what we have for tonight and tomorrow, guys. Please stay tuned in. I will be having Fitzgerald here with me. So we know, like I love saying on this channel, we have so many plans, but we need funds to do those things. So we, whatever we can do legally to get those funds and support people either here or on the continent, that's what we need to do. So join in tomorrow, and if you have any questions, bring it on, and he'll be here to answer all those things. So thanks everyone for joining. Merci encore de m'avoir suivi ce soir, et très bonne nuit à tous. So guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, and thanks so much. Bless you all. Bye bye. Thanks,
Bye bye.
Tidos.
See you again, sis.
See ya.